What's going on, guys? It's been a while. Been about a week. Um, yeah, I have been taking a bit of a break from YouTube. I got the question asked to me by a friend of mine. Are playing scary games healthy for you in the long run? And of course, you might be thinking to yourself, how's it? It can't hurt. It's a video game. But I have when I've reflected on how I have reacted, how these games could have possibly affected me, it seems to be possible that these could be causing me to be more scared than I really need to be. Basically, I've been having something going on in the background that I haven't let you guys know about. I got a job actually a good couple weeks ago. I got a job at a restaurant and I'm working as a dishwasher. Basically, if you guys have seen my uh I applied for a job video. That is a situation where I didn't get that job. I didn't get it. But reflecting on that and looking back to that experience, it has, I guess, sort of opened my eyes to how I am being affected basically by scary games. So I sort of have like fears. This is really difficult to even put into words. Like the experience of having my first job interview. I get that you're scared in doing that, but like I was debating staying home. Like literally I was afraid to leave the house. Um I was afraid to leave the house just to go get the application for it. Like maybe it doesn't have to do with video games. That could just be me from COVID. Like COVID-19 has had me away from people over this past school year where we're zooming and whatnot. But it's like I don't know what it is. I like when I'm in a crowd of people, if I'm with 10 or more, I'd say might be, yeah, about that many. Literally 10 or more people. If there's 10 or more people around me, I start getting nervous. I don't know what it is. I'm scared to be around people. Slowly but surely, I've been readapting myself to this new environment, post COVID. Some people would say that COVID is still going on. Like where I'm at, it basically does not exist at this point. New Hampshire is not very, I guess, COVID infected. I don't know at this point. But ever since someone asked me this question, are scary games healthy for you in the long run? It made me think. And looking back to experiences like that job interview, it just, I don't know. It feels like games like this have caused me to fear the unknown because in horror games, you don't know what's coming up. You don't. That's the point of it. It makes you scared. And I get that. And it's not entirely the same fear that I get from that experience with the interview or being around other people. But it's a game exercising the primordial fear piece of your brain. If you're actively stimulating that, like over and over and over and over again, and you're exercising that part of the brain, it trains your brain to use that more often. I don't have anything to back me up on that, but like, come on, that kind of makes sense. If your brain is being stimulated, it's gonna start using that part of the brain. I don't know. It just, I think scary games are, I guess, training my brain to fear the unknown. And I don't know if that's healthy. I don't think it is. I get that there needs to be some aspect of fear, but a man once told me, don't let the fear you experience take the wheel. And I think scary games are leading to that point and have sort of trained my brain to where that fear grabs the wheel. And I don't think that's healthy. So I have been taking a break, been sort of evaluating, I've been asking God what he wants to change in this. And honestly, I think that going forward, I'm going to do less horror games. I'm not done with horror games because I love horror games. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I'm saying that horror games are bad for you, but I think they're bad for you only in the sense that if you play them too often. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. If you guys have ever heard that saying, I'm sure you have. But this seems like too much of a good thing. And I think I need to limit that. Because if you guys have noticed, like, the past 2 years have been me focusing on playing horror games. That's my main focus. Is I'm a scary games YouTuber. Like, I play scary games. Literally on the background of my YouTube banner is just a bunch of characters from scary games. But it's just, I think I'm focusing too much on the scary and not focusing enough on the good. I don't know. And I mean, obviously I'm having fun. I'm having so much fun playing scary games. I love scary games. But like I said, too much of a good thing is a bad thing. And you guys might not see me, I guess, translating this in real life, but it's there. So we're going to be playing some not scary games. Oh, and Saturday night streams. I also wanted to address that. So I haven't exactly been doing that. Oh, freak. I just spit. Typically, I do those over the summer. And we might have this second year going off a bit late. But I do have the concept art, I guess, the banner, the channel, whatever, thumbnail thing completed, I guess. So if you want to throw that up on screen. I do want to stream. Like, I really do. But at the same time, I have my friend Jaden. He isn't as available as he was the first year. And me, like, I'm also the same way. Like, I'm not always available. But I will try. Hopefully I'm really wanting to do it. Do that this Saturday. So be open towards that. Typically whenever I stream, it's like, well, this time it's gonna be a bit later just because I'm working a lot. But Saturday nights might be a bit later than usual. Yeah, they'll be shorter than usual. But you know, me trying to plan around it just being me during the streams is a bit different. I'm thinking of playing the Titanfall 2 campaign on stream. But yeah, typically with Saturday night stream, you know, streams, those are different from my normal videos. It's typically me playing a first person shooter, you know, something other than scary games. And then Saturday night Scream, which is my favorite time of the year. I love Saturday night Scream and I love Halloween in general. That would be me streaming scary games. And then it's Christmas, which is a whole different thing. I don't know. Typically I try to find, well, I think last year I played Madvent Calendar, some of it, but that was really difficult to figure out. It's just a huge complicated mess. But yeah, typically I'm just either doing, you know, playing scary games that are Christmas themed, or I'm playing first person shooter. But I guess the next thing is, what will you guys be expecting? For starters, I think you guys should be expecting a bit of, I mean, obviously a step back from scary games. I'm thinking about playing Angerfoot. If you guys remember that game, that one was one that I played a good while ago. 6 months. So that was 6 months ago, whenever I played Angerfoot. And then Happy Wheels. Might start a series on Happy Wheels. I don't really know. I got a recommendation to play that game, and I've actually never played it before. So there's that. But also some things on the scary games aspect. Like, what are my plans on that? One thing is I'm working on a collab with a few other creators. We're having a bit of a difficult time planning things out, but I think sometime in the future I will be doing a collaboration with Flaming Bone. He's very similar to the style that I have on my channel, but we're talking about potentially doing a collaboration with two other content creators here on the platform of YouTube. Why would I say it like that? Anyways, this is the first time that I'm doing this. This is the first time that I am myself planning out a collaboration. We're planning on playing The Forest. So if you guys have ever seen The Forest, that game, I don't plan on like finishing the whole story because I don't know if I really like the story, but it is, you know, like a survival game. So there's that aspect that seems pretty fun. So that was me ranting for 18 minutes. And yeah. But yeah, other than that, guys, I will see you all in the next video, whenever that may be. I don't really know when I plan on coming back. If I'm streaming, it'll be this Saturday, but I don't really know when. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.